Why make it that hard for us to get over the issues?
It's almost as if they knew the character wasn't good enough, so they're going to throw so much fan base in it from a different character that it works on anyway.
And even if the movie's good, they didn't give you they didn't give you something that translates over time.
They needed a backstory.
We can watch Thor.
This is what DC
years from now and still think that was Thor. Like that was really Thor.
DC has one undisputed king, and that's Batman. And they keep forgetting about that. Batman's a character everybody can follow. You know why? Because he's mortal. He has the possibility of somebody else competing with him if they have the skill set to. That's what makes Batman special. And they always forget about that because they want to introduce new characters. Why? You have one character who's fantastic. If you have Superman, Batman don't count no more. If you have Superman, don't nobody count no more. Get rid of Superman.
Fundamentally disagree with you on every side. And here's why.
Batman ain't great?
Batman's fantastic. I'm one of those people who's willing to entertain the argument that Batman can beat anybody. Here's the problem with that.
It's not realistic.
It doesn't matter. Here's my point. You gave me Michael Keaton, who did well.
Right.
You gave me Val Kilmer, who did okay. Well-ish. The movie was off, but he did fine.
And they gave you a George Clooney story.
You gave me George Clooney. Then you gave me Christian Bale. And then we fell in love with the guy again. And then you give me Ben Affleck, who I believe is doing fine.
I believe Ben Affleck is probably better than the preceding Batman.
Well,
as Batman.
And I agree with that. But the challenge is this. We've had too many iterations of the character, so you've got me somebody that I'm so tied to. It's like doing James Bond. Why don't you stop giving me Batman and give me someone else from one of the other 100 books they've come out with?
They can do that. But you see, what I'm saying is this right here. They haven't explored Batman thoroughly yet.
They don't. My point is they don't need to. They
you
need
have
to
so
just
many
do
characters that make
good
Batman
movies.
An excellent platform. You have Bullseye. Not Bullseye. What's his name with the Deadshot. You've got the whole Joker and the Penguin and all the different people that aren't just the Joker and the Penguin. Other people who are mortal-ish, who you can have fight Batman, who make a great storyline. You don't need to saturate it with characters.
You're literally doing what they did. Which is, we gave you 20 years of Batman, and now what do you get? More Batman.
No, they didn't
Give me another character.
Who?
Anybody else. There are interesting characters they've come out with, but you can't get to them if you keep thinking, I need to springboard this guy off this guy. Because that's what they did, and all of them sucked.
What I'm saying is,
and now they're trying to do it with Wonder Woman. They're going to make her the new Batman and use her as the bridge, and it's going to suck.
Well, the problem is with Wonder Woman, and I'm the only person who says this. I thought the movie sucked. Everybody else loved it. I couldn't stand it. I thought it was boring. I fell asleep on it in the theater. I got it home, tried to watch it again, and I turned it off. I thought it was a bad character. The problem is I don't care. There's no development for her powers. You change the entire storyline. If Wonder Woman's as powerful as Superman, there's no point to having Superman. You need to get rid of Superman. And honestly, I believe you need to get rid of Superman anyway. He's too overpowered. You don't have gods fight mortals and be good guys.
Well, here's the thing. And you're one of these guys who thinks that Superman's a god, which really is only you, because no one else. Like, if you like Google it, don't nobody think like you.
Does he fly?
It doesn't matter if he flies or not. Batman has the Doomsday Serum in the Batcave for when Superman gets out of pocket. And I saw the book. He took it, became Bat Doomsday, and started ravaging the Superman guy that you worship. It was nasty because Batman's incredible. Batman can beat anybody.
A skilled person. Superman is unskilled fighter.
Batman took the serum. Batman has the yellow fear ring in the Batcave for when Green Lantern needs to get told what it's about.
DJ,
there's nobody like Batman.
If I drop a nuclear weapon on you from orbit,
if Batman can beat Superman, and he did, I'm recording it all because I want people to hear this. If Batman can beat Superman, and he did.
Cannot.
He did
it. Ridiculous.
He did it already.
It's ridiculous.
Do you think Batman can beat you?
I can bomb you from orbit. The world's done.
Do you think Batman can beat you?
No.
And there we go. So if you don't think Batman can beat you, and you can, and you like Superman, you think you are Superman. And now we understand the issue with your God complex.
The problem with Superman is this.
Can you beat Bruce Lee?
He can fly.
Can you beat Bruce Lee?
Yes.
Wow. Can you beat Arnold in Conan?
Yes.
can you be? It don't even matter. There ain't nobody left. There ain't nobody left.
What I'm saying is
no
this.
one beats Arnold and Conan. No
Yes.
one beats Bruce Lee. No one beats Superman, except for the guy who has only sat down and thought about how can I beat everybody.
Superman is not beatable.
Okay, let me tell you the craziest
That's
thing.
why I don't like Superman. He's not beatable.
Let me tell you why Superman's
Superman
beatable.
will bomb you from orbit. DJ, when you create the power of the sun in your eyes and you can aim at a target, you don't need any kind of a triangulation. You can go back in time.
No,
literally.
brother.
Come on.
Brother. Superman is beatable because of his one virtue.
He cares.
He's a good guy.
That's it.
Batman, in his one virtue, he is not a good guy. He is the super villain that just happens to, his goal is to stop other people who are bad.
He's a woman beater who loves kids.
But he does not give a crap, and he is not a good guy.
Batman.
Wonder Woman put the lasso of truth on Clark Kent. You got to on Superman. Well, you got to tell the truth. You know, she said, "Who are you?" You know what this cat said? Clark Kent.
That's a bull. He's not Clark Kent.
She put that on Batman, and guess who Batman said he was?
What?
I'm Batman. Because he is Batman.
No,
and
that's
Batman,
some bullcrap somebody came up with. The
Batman
right
at
here.
heart is a villain, and that's what makes him dope.
Batman at heart is Bruce Wayne. He is a product of his development from his parents being killed, and everything that he changed did to himself become that character.
He's actually Batman. Bruce Wayne's the character.
And what I'm saying is Superman is Kal-El.
Thank you for saying his government name.
That's not his government name.
He's still entirely beatable.
His government name is Clark.
He's beatable.
He's
and
Clark.
He's
Clark
beatable.
Kent.
All
He's
I'm
a
gonna
dork.
say. All I'm gonna say is
Come
I'm
on, man.
right. So, we about to watch the film fast. Stay tuned. So we just got it washed. Do a good baseline of where you're at. So obviously there's some scratches on the body up in here. Whatever to those. Front grille, we knew about that because rust is obvious. Down by, you see somebody's been parking too close. It's like the skilled Walmart attendants. Also top corner as well. And then, see some spots up in here where it could be screwing up the thing totally, but I can still feel it's on the surface. So although it's a wash, it's still a lot more that needs to be done. But anybody who's skilled at detailing, and they're probably gonna try to get you a little bit on the cost, has done this pretty well. So today, finished up checking out the what's the name over at what do we do?
We'll check the C5 Corvette. We had a chance to
C5
drive that
vet,
around.
Nikki's vet. By the way, thing is bad. You ain't never seen no vet like that, if we be honest.
Oh, it feels good.
Because the fact that the top is blacked out, you see the wheels, the stance, ain't nobody got that.
Well, this is the thing about the C5, and I tell people this all the time. The C5 Corvette is the best bang for your buck. You will not get a cheaper sports car that gives you so much. 3,100 pounds, very light, very quick, with a decent amount of horsepower added in there. You sprinkle that over the top, it becomes a fun car.
Yeah, shout out to the C5 vet. Shout out to Nikki for letting us drive it. Shout out to Cedric for driving his girlfriend's car. Makes you a man. In addition to that, got a chance to pull the Cadillac out, put it in the wash, see what it is. I feel pretty good about the pace on that as well.
Yeah.
Last but not least, so thinking on taking on another project, I think it's about time. Looking at maybe building something kind of muscly, something kind of fun for the sun.
What can you buy that's relatively inexpensive
that gives you a good deal of power that you can drive every day. Air conditioning, blows cold, and you can still pick up the women. Our answer here is this: 300C Hemi.
And as you can see, folks, this thing is something special. Not only is it all luxuried out, because that's how these packages come. As you can see, that's an aftermarket grille. Give it the Bentley-esque desire. But if we be honest, this vehicle, the first iteration of it was pretty nice. So I think we got something special here. Luxury, power. Walter P. Reuther would be happy with this thing himself. So that wraps it up for us here at the Frankenstein Brothers. If you want to see something special done to this car, leave us a comment and let us know. Tell them about the subscribing, man.
Yo, subscribe, share, comment. Mwah.
He didn't give you the finger this time, though.
That's if you don't subscribe, share, and comment.
Pretty clear.
Let's roll.
Let's get in my wife's car and leave now. This thing is something special. Not only is it all luxuried out, because that's how these packages come. As you can see, that's an aftermarket grille. Give it the Bentley-esque desire. But if we be honest, this vehicle, the first iteration of it was pretty nice. So I think we got something special here. Luxury, power. Walter P. Reuther would be happy with this thing himself. So that wraps it up for us here. Something special done to this car. Leave us a comment and let us know. Tell them about the subscribing, man.
Yo, subscribe, share, comment. Mwah.
He didn't give you the finger this time, though.
That's if you don't subscribe, share, and comment.
Pretty clear.
Let's roll.
Let's get in my wife's car and leave now.
I came for the party to get naughty.